What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you a perfectly imperfect video. For this one, we have myself as the subject, as well as Mayk, and our latest Clan War League, or Champions War League, week number 8 versus War Whales. Alright, so this is a very common shell design that we saw in the war. For the sake of time, I'm just going to cut down to it and show you what the plan was and where it went wrong. So, seeing how we have air defenses, all basically anything that's air targeting, all right here, like everything is right along this way. The idea is to send stoned kill squad down the middle with bowlers, double jump right here, jump right here, and then jump right here. And then that guarantees me access to the 4 air defenses and all the air targeting defenses. And with that said, as I clear this mark up, with that said, most likely there's a Tesla here, and Tesla here, and probably one here, and probably one here. And why is that's just where I would put them too. And it's for loon. It's basically anti-loon. Yeah, it can really mess with your loon pathing as well as pick off some kill squad entries. So anyway, the idea was to bring 3 golems. We're going to send one right here. Make sure he aggroes this cannon so that I can create a funnel. Same thing, second golem here. There's no cannon there, so that's a safe, easy funnel. The third one was, the plan was to send a wall breaker, a test wall breaker, that will pop up the Tesla, then send the third golem. I tell you what, man, it doesn't. I forget this step, and that the theme for this is the very first few details can usually make or break a raid. Really, really bad. So that one detail is what goes wrong behind the. With that said, I should have put a wizard here, which then walks down here. 2, 3, 4, number 5 right here. 6, 7, and then 8 to reinforce after this gets done, because this is going to be aggroed onto the golem over here. This is my funnel, just like that. It's a really simple funnel. And the reason that I got to be patient with when I break this wall open, because my bowlers love to walk on you. So what I need to make sure happens is this structure and this structure, this one and this one, they need to go down before my bowlers go down, or else there's a risk that when my bowlers go down, they aggro this, and then they're like, oh, look, something shiny, and they head that way. Then I have about 8 baby dragons or so to basically just account for everything on the sides. Rage right about there, rage right about there. It does not go according to plan. You can see the one mistake I made. There's actually 2 I make. I start with a baby dragon here, like a tard, and another baby dragon here. I lose 2 of my 8 baby dragons, which is really dumb. Mind you, I'm on TeamSpeak, so I'm being spotted, and it's my first time being spotted. And there's about a 4 or 5 second delay, and man, that messed with me. The moment that I set down my baby dragons, I immediately hear, oh, why'd you do that? And I'm like, oh, frick. So my confidence is shot. It's all on me. Don't get me wrong. Like, seriously, why did I do that? My confidence is shot. And when I send down the golem, I'm hearing like, oh, you know, like I know I'm failing. Shout out to Dwarf, who's like keeping me calm. Okay, buddy, it's all right. It's all right. He's doing that to me on TeamSpeak. You know, send a baby dragon, but put the poison here. It's all 5 seconds behind. You can see it as well right at the end. There's a skeleton spell that pops here. I see it. I'm ready to drop it. But what I hear on TeamSpeak is, get ready to drop your poison on the wizard tower in case there's a Larry spell. But I already seen it pop. They didn't. And so I'm leaning my spell up here and missed the Larrys completely. So it's kind of comical, but I want you to focus on the one mistake I do here. Almost a wall breaker fail, which would have killed the raid. Watch how I adjust on the fly. And thank God I had a level 30 queen. That's all I'm going to say. Hang tight. We'll go back and we'll look at another example. Okay, so we're back. Here's Mayk's fresh hit attempt. He's going to do a Grundinator attack. Spoiler alert on the bottom. Whoa, I got, yep, it's 3 down here. But it's not about the result. It's actually more of like what goes wrong and how he adjusts. I love the Grundinator attack, man. All right, so a couple of baby dragons for a funnel. It sends, basically gets a funnel going like this. I think if there's a baby dragon that accounts for that. Someone asked, like, what do you look for on a Grundinator attack? Well, something I look for is where the ADs are. And basically, if I can hit the ADs from afar, whether that be from a walk or once I enter into the base, like somewhere around here, the bounce gets the AD. Or like coming from this angle and then the bounce gets it. If I can hit the ADs from afar, that's something I look for. Really not, I don't care too much about the sweeper direction, and the reason why is everything's under rage in the core, so as the sweepers get pushed back, they get immediately raged back into where they need to be. Usually the sweepers don't matter to me. What matters to me is where the ADs are and how I want to enter that. Not to mention, you know, you don't want to leave any defenses that could flank you on your entry, hence the real great way to start it is with a walk. Anyway, so with this one, really good example for a Grundinator attack. Baby dragon all by itself. The 80s are way far away. This expo comes like that. Splash damage means jack shit. So there's the funnel for his queen. So the other part is you use a little bit of funneling troops to basically account for that. And all this, right? He uses a little bit of funneling troops. And so there's really just mainly 2 parts he's trying to do this with. His queen funnel starting right here, thereabouts or so, doing a walk. She'll get basically all of this, and he positions, and she's supposed to head this way and join the kill squad. Of the P.E.K.K.A. healer and Valkyrie bowler combination coming from the right. She doesn't. She hangs up on this wall and beats on it, and I think that's because of this double tile space right here. So I don't really quite recall in the replay what causes that, but I know she doesn't join up with them. And you'll see that. Really, the tail of the story here is this P.E.K.K.A.'s, which is he has a beautiful funnel going on. P.E.K.K.A. start here, they walk this way. It looks really, really nice. He doesn't bring, he waits for the P.E.K.K.A.s and such to break the wall. And they just don't. Bowlers, all that going this way. Valkyries are all down going this way because they're supposed to go like that. What ends up happening is this all goes away, and so this entire compartment that has structures in it, spoiler alert, gets destroyed, and a wall piece that they're working on, down to like maybe one more hit. Once these goes down, they reroute, and the closest thing they reroute to is this way. So they start heading this way, and they circle the base. That is not according to plan. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh, you know, like hold on to that jump, buddy, hold on to that jump. He tries to recover by placing the jump right about here to let the P.E.K.K.A.s in and get back on course. It's a nice adjustment, and it's a good idea to do because there's a double tile space right around here. So once this goes down, if the jump is placed, you know, in time, they should reroute back inwards, and they do. At least one of them does, especially with the BK aggro like this. Once they're inside the ring, they're going to basically go for the BK, then take the jump kind of deal like that. Let's get rid of that. And then he still recovers. The AQ beating on the wall here actually helps him out. She takes care of all this all by herself comfortably. He's got rages all on the right spot, but watch how he has to recover once his initial entry like this goes kaput, because these structures are erased, and then his main attacking force of P.E.K.K.A. Bowler and Valkyrie split on him, and it's really dangerous. You don't want this. You don't want half your bowlers going one way with your queen, and half of them, basically your Valkyrie bowlers and P.E.K.K.A.s, you don't want them splitting on you. You want them together. And they do split on him. But what does save the day is two healers, because these ADs are so out of the question, and he's going to hit them from afar, whether it be a queen walk over here or their bowler bounce over here. His His healers stay in the air, helping out his queen on the left, and the healers follow that main immovable object of his kill squad on the right. It's really nice how it pans out, considering what could have been really, really bad was a really nice recovery and identification of looking at this gap in order to put down the jump here to try to salvage what he originally had planned. Meanwhile, what you're missing on this, that I cut off for some reason, way at the top, way in the corner, is a Troll Tesla. He holds his Max Larry spell, which huge fanatic of when it comes to this attack. Once he recognizes the Troll Tesla, he drops it there, which is exactly what he should do. Excellent. Excellent idea. So watch him do this in motion. Really nice recovery. Hopefully those talking points about what went wrong and how we recovered to get through it helped you in some way. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I will check you next time.